Hey guys, Drew here, back with another video, and welcome to another episode of Regiment Rewind, where I discuss how the Newfoundland Regiment has been doing as of late. And they took a big win versus Chicoutimi the other day. And in this one last night, the regiment take the 5-2 loss to the Chicoutimi Saguenay's, Sags, that's what they call them, I guess. Chess was a weird game overall. I've heard a bit about the game and I've watched the highlights. It just didn't seem the same way the regiment were able to produce versus the Sags the other night. The goals in this game, Blake Pilgrim Edwards gets his second of the season. Really nice goal by him. I believe it was Reynolds with the shot. Perron got a few jabs at it in front. The puck was loose for Pilgrim Edwards, and he was able to capitalize and get his second of the season. And then later on in the game, when it was already 5-1, so this goal was like just a filler, kind of just pad the stat sheet, I guess, for Ben Vitch, who got his fourth of the season. I mean, it's not the result we wanted, but I have noticed since coming back from the World U8 U17 challenge, Ben Vitch and Quinn Norman look like completely different hockey players. They feel like they're fitting in to the QMJHL style a bit. They're definitely adjusting their style of play, because this is definitely different than like AAA, than what Ben Vitch played last year or what Quinn played in Vaughan. Vitch played for York Simcoe, I believe. But these guys are definitely ready, and they're ready for a challenge, and I've definitely noticed that as the games have went by this season. I mean, the opening weekend, it was a bit shaky for them. Now, there may have been butterflies in their stomach, especially when you have a sold-out crowd in front of your, like, hometown rink. But yeah, Vitch is definitely fit in like a glove since he's been back, and I hope that he continues this pace that he's on, because he's looking to have a really good season, which I hope he does. The goaltenders in this game was Antoine Proulx for the Regiment and Raphael Précourt for the Chicoutimi Saguenay's. Really good game from Précourt. Proulx, on the other hand, it was a bit shaky. He didn't really, Chase Anderson let in 4 against Chicoutimi, where Proulx lets in 5. Both goalies are kind of like the same, I've kind of noticed. Like, the Regiment goaltending this year is just weird. It feels like all 3 goaltenders are kind of the same the way they play. Like, you're guaranteed like a goal to be let in per game. Like, I don't feel like you're going to get a shutout out of these guys. But that being said, I don't feel like every game's going to be a loss either. But yeah, it's just a weird situation with the Regiment goaltending. I don't know if they're going to trade one or one player. Well, they got 2 of them already going to the NCAA next year. Proulx going to Clarkson. Now, he could wait it out and maybe play here next year. I do know Vec Van Egg is going to the University of Maine. But I mean, and with Chase Anderson being American, like, it kind of feels like he may go to the NCAA. But just overall, the goaltending's a bit different this year. Well, it's their first year, so like I can't say much from the history of the regiment, because they don't really have one hockey wise. But yeah, just interesting situation overall. One thing I really wanted to talk about, not specifically about the game, but about Chicoutimi in general. The Sags are a really good team this year, and the reasoning for that is because they have some NHL drafted players, some guys that I had listed down that were really good, that are really good players, are Emile Guite, Maxime Massé, and Alex Wang, who I've noticed have been really good. I've watched all of them play at the Hlinka Gretzky Cup, I believe. All were lights out, and I hope they continue the rate they're on, because 2 of them, I believe, are drafted to the Ducks, I believe. But if the guys continue what they're doing, like, it would be pretty cool to see if like the Regiment play against some future NHLers in like these guys, for example. But yeah, just some guys to list off. I figured I'd list it off for you: Emile Guite, Maxime Massé, and Alex Wang. I'm sure there's more. I think there is more, but those are the 3 guys that I remember watching them play hockey. So yeah, just something to list off, I guess. And I felt like the main key to this one last night was the guys were taking too many penalties. Like, I understand that you're young and you're developing and all this kind of stuff, but I think Dwyer kind of has to teach them a little bit more about how to not take a penalty, because it was rough last night. 2 5-on-3s. The Regiment led in at one point, and that was just like, you can't really have that, obviously, but just something to learn from this game is just not to take too many penalties. There's some guys specifically on the team that just they take too many of them, where I hope they can learn from this game to hopefully take less in the next one. But yeah, just a quick thing there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do like this video, you can subscribe if you really liked it. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. Regiment will play against the Quebec Rempart this weekend, Friday and Saturday. We'll have those recaps out on Saturday and Sunday for you guys to watch. I'm really excited for that because they're playing in the biggest arena in the QMJHL in the Videotron Center. Should be an NHL rink, but I hope that the Regiment have a good weekend versus the Rempart. Only time can tell how that goes, though. Until then, I'm Drew Knight, the Hockey Guy, signing off, and I'll talk to you all again soon.